You're doing great.
I'm doing great so far?
So far, the high was perfect.
It's my first interview ever, and it happens to be with the most beloved man on the planet Earth. No, he's right here, right here, right here.
You're very sweet.
What does it feel like when you think about the impact you have made on the world? Like, think about it.
I don't think about it.
You don't think about it?
I just do the next right thing.
You are such an inspiration. Oh my word, thank you. I just have to say thank you, thank you, thank you for what you are doing for this world. It's a miracle, and it's transforming people's lives, and I'm a believer. It's coming. The cure is coming.
Cure is coming, and as far as all the other nice things you said about me, I just wake up and try to get through my day. I don't need that kind of pressure, but it's a great opportunity that I've been given to do things and to help people and motivate other people to get involved, and people like you, and if I can say your mom.
Yes,
that deals with this, and you've taken that inspiration and done amazing things.
Michael J. Fox and Little Big Town's Kimberly Schlapman share a bond of support and understanding. You see, her mom, Barbara, also suffers from Parkinson's disease.
My family has been living with Parkinson's for over 2 decades now. So, what advice would you give someone who's just now embarking on the Parkinson's journey? They were just diagnosed, their family is figuring things out. What would you say to them?
First thing I say to them is breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe, and know you're not alone, and know that it's a tough road ahead, but with you get through it, and the love of other people really helps.
Yeah.
But the love of yourself helps, and to know that you deserve to be taken seriously. You deserve to be treated right, to get the best treatment.
How do you stay in a state of positivity?
Well, if you imagine the worst case scenario and it actually happens, if you lived it twice.
Oh.
So I just take each day as it comes, and of course I have Tracy and the kids and this wonderful organization of people supporting me. So and acknowledging that is really important.
Yeah.
To acknowledge the help. And on the flip side of the same coin is to know that when it comes to Parkinson's, if you have Parkinson's, you're the expert.
Yes.
And don't let anybody else tell you what you should be feeling or what you do feel, or that it's not anything that can be helped or can be addressed.
Yeah.
We have to take the reins and drive the thing forward.
It's obviously how difficult it is on the patient, but it's also difficult on the people who care for those patients.
Tremendously.
Yeah. So I was just curious, what is your relationship like with the people who help you on a day-to-day basis?
Well, I have two groups of people that help me. I have the professionals, that my doctors and my therapists and my aides, who are all named Mike.
That's helpful.
And of course, there's my family. And Tracy, it's the hardest on because she doesn't have this, but she lives it.
Yeah.
And I plead guilty to not always giving her credit for the fact that sometimes it's just sad, sometimes it's just uncomfortable, and if I'm positive, I can't just say, well, you have to be positive because I'm positive.
Yeah.
I mean, she might say, I'm having a crappy day, and or we can't do something we like to do, or I can't do the things I used to do. I can't hike anymore. I can't do the things we used to do, and that's hard, and we have to mourn those things.
Yeah, that's right.
Acknowledge those losses and say that's a loss, and it's sad, and it's sad we can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
But we still have a life together, and we have, and joy comes. And that's the secret of kids.
Yeah. Oh, your kids, they bring you so much joy.
They're all grown up now.
We love watching movies together.
It is entirely not just.
We can't resist making a pun if it's available to him.
So what is something that your kids do or say on your hardest days that lifts you up? Because I want some advice for my mama. What can I do or say to her to lift her up on her bad days?
It's helpful for caregivers to say, you're having a rough day. And just acknowledge that, and also the other thing too is that people with Parkinson's take a lot of meds, and there's a lot of things. They don't make you crazy, but they alter the way you see things. So it's just understanding. It's understanding and forgiveness and space.
Yeah.
And you have to give the people that are caregivers space.
Yeah.
And let them know, like, it's okay if you're gonna take 10 minutes away from this craziness.
Yeah.
go sit in the backyard and smell the flowers.
Someone who's new at the caregiving side of Parkinson's, what would you say to them?
Get all the support you can.
Yeah.
Get support of peers, get support of other caregivers.
Yeah.
Get support of people at doctors, and establish a relationship with your loved one's doctor so that they can confide in you.
Yeah.
And include you as much as you need to be or want to be in the care of your loved one.
In Nashville, he was joined by stars from Kelsea Ballerini and Chase Stokes to Little Big Town, Sheryl Crow and Willie Geist at the 3rd annual A Country Thing Happened on the Way to Cure Parkinson's. Together, they raised more than $1 million for Michael's foundation.
Yeah, my dad has Parkinson's disease. He's had Parkinson's for more than 30 years. He was diagnosed when he was 47 years old. And when your family is struck by this disease, when you're punched in the face, where do you look? You look to Michael J. Fox, right? So I'm just so grateful for Michael really, really showing the way and being kind of a North Star for all of us.
You know, I kind of grew up through the 80s and watched all of his work and all the television work, all of it. Just from a fan standpoint, it's a real treat to get to do something with him, but also, you know, what a great thing this foundation has done.
It's so inspiring, and it feels good to be a part of it. And for me to be able to stand up for causes that I love, to raise money for things that need money, that's the icing on the cake.
You have so many celebrity supporters. What do you think it is about Hollywood and the importance of having that star power behind your cause?
Well, I think, people that have had a lot of good fortune want to spread that good fortune and want to share it.
Yeah.
So I think there are people like Ryan Reynolds, or I can think of 1,000 people that have supported us that have been gifted in life and want to give their gift back, and especially if they have a connection. And everybody seems to have a connection to either to Parkinson's or to ALS or to Huntington's or multiple sclerosis. We've all been touched by brain disease, and so everyone wants to play a part in it's not a hard sell to say this is a thing that we can attack, and so they're generous and eager to help.
Your foundation, you, Michael J. Fox, have raised over $2 billion for research. How does that make you feel inside? Is it shocking? Is it like, yeah, we worked that hard? How does that feel?
Makes me feel grateful and optimistic and noticed. First of all, you have to acknowledge the graciousness and the support of the people that provided that money. I didn't come out of my checkbook.
Yeah. It came out of your heart and your checkbook, I know.
But these beautiful people that believe in what we're doing, and it's validation of the highest order, and it's really, it's great. It gives us strength to go on.
And part of that is because you are so beloved. You are beloved.
Well, I think more than me being beloved, I think the people that we do this for, we love, and they are beloved, and we want to make it better for them.
Obviously.
Make it better for future generations.
Yeah.
So it's an act of love. It's all about love. Everything is about love.
It is.
Love you take is equal to love you make.
And for someone who's walking this road, they want to hear from somebody like you. Not someone who doesn't have the disease, but they want to hear from somebody like you. And the fact that you are sacrificing every single day to throw your heart and soul into finding a cure and shutting the doors, that's what people want to hear from.
We're in business to go out of business.
And I love that. I wouldn't know who is doing that. Nobody's doing that, but you.
People say the things that the foundation has accomplished, and what am I most proud of? And truly what I'm most proud of is that people who have Parkinson's, I think, and I can say this hopefully with humility and sincerity, if I made it easier for people to explain what they're dealing with and to say, what's the thing that Michael Fox has, then that's a great gift.